afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side, joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now, Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, center fielder Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Happ takes his lead at third with one away. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Second home run early in the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fourth.
Here's the young
The
catcher, Wilson
number 40.
Contreras.
Wilson
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fifth. Left fielder, Kyle
So
Schwarber.
striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. In there, and it's full 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that's the third out. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Chicago. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
Marlins. Center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Contreras is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, second baseman.
Up next for Miami, Starlin Castro. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
That's a ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Lester's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Yep, that ball went
3-1. The 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr as he sends it on the ground to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. In the air down the line in left. Dietrich is after it. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Van Slyke is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Batting 9th.
Into the box,
Pitcher,
John Lester.
John Lester.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson.
off for the Marlins.
And they've got some work to do
Third
early
baseman.
on. Down 4-0 already.
Anderson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 6th, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Scott Van Slyke.
Right.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lester into his motion. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
In now, Chad Wallach, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They trail here 4-0. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on the show.
Leading off
Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Now a throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. A 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line to the right side. Van Slyke is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Runners on first with 1 down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins nothing. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena.
Pitcher, Jose Arena.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lester ready. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. Urena, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Russell has a play. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bohr. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. Lester ready, the 1-0. Ball and a strike. Bohr stands at second with no outs. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that'll get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Rizzo ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Ready for another
Rojas.
chance. Miguel Rojas, 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and it works.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, catcher,
Now at the plate, Chad Waller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The last at that, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line towards center field. Brinson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, John Lester. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Rojas over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ian Happ. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. JT Realmuto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, JT Realmuto.
And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. No problem here, 1 away.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Derek Dietrich is on deck. Full count. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Brinson leads off first with one away. Runners on the move for second. Bouncer down the line. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The batter, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Nick Whitgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Whitgren.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Whitgren benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a drive out to left center field. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
1-1 to Schwarber.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field.
On the run is Brinson.
And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Cubs lead it 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off up for ball number 3. Brian Anderson will be next. 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Scott.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bohr, base runner at first with 1 out. And he got him. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air to center. Baez into shallow center, and that retires the side. 1 left for Miami. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.